Hello. There we go. Maybe this will be advicey. I don't know. But yes, okay, let's go. The hardest thing, in my opinion, about writing so far in my wee experience is the very beginning, the start of it, when you're figuring out your rhythm and your methods and your preferred structures and things, and when you don't really know as much, you don't know much craft type knowledge on the whole writing thing. That's the hardest thing, because the second hardest thing is people getting in the way, unless you are completely comfortable writing with people talking or in the same room as you or whatever, because then that probably wouldn't bother you. But it bothers me. It distracts me, and my brain just goes, I got nothing for you. It's like, no, you do. It's there. You just gotta function, so function. But yeah, okay. So the thing is, if you take the time, bending pages, if you take the time to learn the craft as much as possible, and then take what you know, which will never be enough, but you can't learn it all, or you'll just start forgetting things. So you take what you know, and then you go and you start trying to write, and you try and plot it out and take your notes and everything, and then you get confused because you have a million notes, and you're like, what? What do I do? Do I just give up? Do I restart? Ugh. No. I'll say that. No. You need to organize the notes, basically, which is a pain in the butt. It is. If you had the intent to write a book, and then you have a plethora of notes, you're probably thinking, that's a book. No, it's probably a series. I've done this several times. And the times when I have enough for one book, I think it's not enough. And then I wrote it, and then there was way more that I'm still cutting that bitch down. So and it's not that I'm overwriting. It's not that I have grand descriptions for every little thing. No, this might be a me problem and not a everyone problem, but I'm learning what my notes look like, what that will, in theory, translate to as a full written book. Maybe this doesn't apply to everyone, but it certainly helps me to know that if I have a book or if I have mini plans, it's good for me to understand how that's going to translate, because then I don't worry. I don't worry as much anyway, but I don't worry about if it's not going to be enough, and then if I'm going to have to figure out how to write more, or if it's going to be too much, and then I'm going to have to figure out how to take stuff away. But now I'm pretty comfortable with I can do revisions to an extent, still cutting that one down. I don't think I'm going to cut it down much more. I think it's at where it's at. I'm not upset. I'm just kind of oh, okay, maybe I'll get there. That's the goal, but also I don't think so. So, but anyway, if you get familiar with your notes and everything and your process, because maybe you don't really write notes down and you're more you keep it in your head. I write it down because I don't want to get I don't want to get things mixed up. And then once I get to a point where I have so many things and they're organized and it's a series, I need to write the first book or whatever, so that way I can cement things, so I know that the beginning of the series has a good foundation and not everything is wibbly wobbly. So, yeah. Point is, it gets a lot easier, but the first thing you have to do is figure out how to get everything started. And that's the problem. A lot of people get to the point where they're writing the book, and then they maybe, they don't even plan beforehand and then they get stumped because they don't know where they're going or whatever. Others, they do plan, but then again, they still get stumped. So, yeah. And just if you learn as much as you can, then you'll be well armed for any occasion. Um, I don't know. That's it. That's what you just gotta learn and then do and then be easy on yourself and also push yourself because if you never write, it'll never be done, finished, done. Um, yes. Okay. Stop glowing. Anyway, is that all I wanted to say? I think that's all I wanted to say. I don't know. Okay. Point is, write it. And if it's a mess, you fix it in revision. That's the thing. That's the thing. Revision's important. I know a lot of people think that you write a book and then you're done. No, 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 no. People, some people, they're like, you're still revising? I'm like, yeah, it was a hot garbage mess and it wasn't that bad, but like, it was bad in my opinion compared to how I want it and where it is now. If I think about the first draft, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of hot garbage. Not horrible. Things were linear, but like, woof. Just woof. So yeah. Okay. I think we're done. I hope that's helpful. If it's not helpful, I don't know what, I don't. Read more. Like, critically, and watch author tubers, and find books that discuss the craft of writing. I haven't read those, but I got everything I needed to know from YouTube, so. Well, YouTube and I think it's Grammarly.com. I think they're the ones that have the list of like punctuation notes and things. I'm pretty sure I'm still messing up some of my punctuation stuff, but I'm better. The point is I'm way better than I was. And any mistake you make can be fixed later. So, that's it. Okay. And that was my maybe pep talk. I don't know. Now I'm just looking at my eyebrows wiggle. I never do this in the mirror, so like, why am I doing it now? Yeah, okay, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. I hope it helped, and goodbye.